Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of Greyce Learns Edison. Today I'm going to be playing some Edison format, as you can tell. The goal of this series is to learn. I'll say this right away, these games are going to be ugly, they're not going to be pretty, I'm going to be Googling rulings, I'm going to be struggling, I'm going to be making horrible misplays left and right, but you know what, that's the point. That's the point. You have to suffer through that to learn a format, I feel like. I think a lot of people, when they're getting into a different sort of format or learning a new set of cards, they like to do a lot of, they like to watch videos and do a lot of discussion in Discord and look at all these deck lists and blah, 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 blah. I think the best way to really learn, though, is just to play. You just have to get the reps in games. And that's kind of the goal of this series, is to get in some horrible games of Edison in order to learn the format. Just a little context, my heart stays with GOAT format. That's really where I've put the most time in. That's where I'm going to continue to put the most time in. But I want to learn Edison. I have some friends that are playing it, and so I'd like to, get into some games, be able to compete with them and have some fun. Maybe play a little tournament here or there. So I want to learn the format, and that's kind of the whole idea behind this. I have probably 10, 15 games of Edison under my belt. Funnily enough, when I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, it was around 2011. I played Modern from 2011 to 2014 or so. So I kind of came into the tail end of the Edison format, so I know a lot of these cards, but I don't know a lot of the card interactions and stuff. It's been many years since I've dealt with them and experienced them, so I'm here to learn. That's really what the goal is. I'm playing Hero Beat, just basic, you know how this deck works. I mean, I'm doing this because I want to put as little thought into what I have to do as possible so that I can learn the card interactions and really learn the game through the lens of my opponent and what they're playing. Some decks, if I play against Black Wings or something like that, I'll know what they're doing for the most part. But if I run into like frogs, I don't know. It's a good learning experience. So really the goal of this series is to learn and to get whooped and come out with a better experience knowing how Edison works. So let's get into it. I'm not going to overthink it. I really won't even be doing too much side decking because I don't want to be overthinking things. I don't want to be putting too much thought into what I have to do. I just want to be learning the format, getting reps in, and this is a great deck to do just that. So let's get into it. Desisto Cara. All right. Okay, hand. Got the Honest to go with the Alias. Wish I had a few more spells and traps because I can just set the farm alongside having the Starlight Road and the Solemn. So, all right. If they make Catastrophe, okay, so they make Magical Android. Which that makes sense. That's like a good turn one, put a 2400 beater on board. Makes sense, right? Okay. Standby, main. There's some options here. I think I could play passively and I wish I had like a real trap to go along with these. I just don't want to have to solemn like whatever he pushes next turn. My thinking is just go aggressive here. I'm just gonna heavy Alias, Honest, just do all that stuff. Not gonna overthink this here. There's like an option for me to potentially wait and then wait for him to attack, then Honest, but I don't know what I'm accomplishing by doing that. I really don't like this hand regardless. Okay, let me think here. So he might be on the Diva Hero Beat type stuff. So I'm just trying to figure out if I would solemn this or not. This is a good decision point here. Because if he has like Gemini Spark, that's really gonna hurt. At the same time, though, he already has waters and stuff for absolute zero. This is why maybe You know, the Diva build might be a little bit better because you get those waters into the grave so quickly. I don't think I can solemn this. What am I gonna do solemning an Alias if he has like Miracle Fusion coming down the pipe and stuff? Let's see if he has an Honest of his own. Okay, so just runs them into each other. That's perfectly fine. Good with that. If I summon Ocean, there's a chance that I could just get it +1 on if he has another monster to just run this over. He could also have Hero Blast, but I'm like perfectly happy to trade Hero Blast with this Ocean. I don't know. I feel like he probably has Hero Blast just based off of the way he played that. So I'm going to go ahead and go for this and kind of hope that he Hero Blasts this. Yes, okay. And that's perfectly fine, because then next turn I can go Cyber Dragon over the Alias, and I'll have the Solemn to prevent anything that would stop me from doing that, like a Gemini Spark or something. I need to save this Solemn for like a power play, like either that being an Absolute Zero or something along those lines. Does Starlight Road stop? Does that negate Absolute Zero? I guess only if you have 2 or more monsters, right? Nice. Deep Prison will help deal with a potential Absolute Zero, but I don't know if I want to. Do I want to save the Deep Prison to deal with this Alias, or what? I feel like I need to save this Solemn for the Miracle Fusion. Really okay if I lose a battle trap. Yeah, if I lose to a battle trap here, that's fine. I'll let that go. If I deprison and he, this is tough. I don't know if I want to. If I deprison and then he changed Gemini Spark, I'm in trouble, and I just feel like he probably has a Gemini Spark, so I'm gonna let this go through for now. I mean, I could always solemn the Gemini Spark, but that just feels horrible, and I'm left with nothing. The Starlight Road's doing jack squat for me. There's the Bottomless a little late. So he sets 1. That probably is a Gemini Spark. So we're just not in a good position. I think I'm gonna let one more attack go through. This might just lose me the game. I don't know if that's correct, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Because like an Honest here would be horrible. So I'm gonna go ahead. Here we get Stratos. That's cool. So that'll let me search for an Alias of my own. So I really do feel like he has a Hero Blast set. So what do I want to search for? I think I just need to go Alias and try to crash. Though if he has like an Honest, that would really hurt. Ocean doesn't do anything because I don't have a Miracle Fusion. So let's go with Alias. I think that makes the most sense. I really have a feeling this is a Gemini Spark, and I want to try to play around it as good as I possibly can without losing like card advantage. All right, so let me think here. I think this might be a good time to Bottomless. I really do. No, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I think I will go ahead. I will go ahead and do that. I save the Solemn for a better day. He has Waters in grave already, so yeah, and he's looking at his grave. He must have a Miracle Fusion. I feel like this is a Gemini Spark, and he has a Miracle Fusion in hand, which I'm not in a good position here. I need to try to get something going. All right, I got a Gemini Spark of my own, so that's cool. But this is a big think here. I'm operating off the assumption that he has Alias Gemini Spark. If I summon my own Alias and attack, I feel like he Gemini Sparks, pops one of my back rows, if at all. If we just like let these crash, that's just horrible for me. I say I don't know. This is really tough. I'm going to go ahead and summon this and then set the Gemini Spark and pass. Might be incorrect there. So I attack, and then he does it on his own. Then he pops one of my back row, but he might not do that. And if my stuff just crashes, then that's horrible. So now I have to think. I don't want this to go through. I need to keep my alias alive. Yeah, so he's going to Gemini Spark, probably pop a back row, which hopefully he, okay, doesn't do anything. Interesting. Okay. So he either has like another e-call or another alias or something in hand. Let me think here. Man, part of me wants to just solemn this because but then if he has like a Hero Blast, another Hero Blast, because he will at some point. This feels kind of bad. Yeah, I guess I will. Let go. All right, there's a Miracle Fusion of our own. That's really good. I'm just gonna pass. I don't know. I could Miracle Fusion, but then he has Gemini Spark for it. But I could solemn it back, but I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, he's really trying to get these attacks in. Now this puts me in such a weird spot. I should have foreseen this because if I Gemini Spark, he's gonna Gemini Spark me back and get. I don't think I have a choice. I'm down to let this go through. All right, so he has the Honest. So I take 1900, and I'm just kind of screwed now. Okay. So obviously I'll have to Miracle Fusion. I'm going to have to solemn his Gemini Spark, right? I think I have to. I mean, I'm in a pretty bad position here anyway, so let's just go for this. So we'll banish Ocean and one alias. So he had a Mirror Force set the whole time. Yeah, I mean, what am I going to do? I mean, I kind of have to solemn this, right, if I'm going to live. I don't think he can Gemini Spark now. I don't know the ruling. Okay, he has a solemn of his own. So that goes away. That destroys his thing. That's good. This Starlight Road is just a nothing for me in this matchup. I think I have to go main phase 2 Miracle Fusion or any monster kills me. So so he probably has one of his own. But this might give me enough breathing room to at least survive. I really messed things up with when I was in that, where he had the alias and I had the alias, and I was convinced that he had a Gemini Spark set. Like I said, folks, these games are sloppy, and that's all right. We're learning. Okay, he goes in with one of his own. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Another Gemini Spark. This just does nothing. Maybe he'll heavy. Please heavy. That'd be amazing. Yeah, I think we just lose here. All right. Interesting ordering, the way he did things there. I don't know about that, but okay. So we'll go on with these Dust Tornadoes. I feel like that's probably necessary. I don't like Starlight Road as much here. Snowman Eater's good. I feel like a Mole's pretty good. It outs Ab-Zero. I like the Skyscraper, Captain Gold. Is that whole thing good? I don't know. I'm going to leave it in. I think the Soul Eaters might work as well, just as general good removal. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'd take out. I'm not going to overside. I'm not going to overthink this. I'm not going to overside. Yeah. So he's playing essentially the same deck, but with Divas. So all right. Let's run this back. Let's win this one. Why not? Okay. This hand is not amazing. I could always go, you know, I think I'm going to take a risk and assume that he doesn't have heavy. And if he doesn't, this is going to put us in a good spot. So I'm going to do this. Don't know if this is correct. Add Skyscraper to my hand. And then I'm going to summon Ocean. And then I'm going to set Bottomless and Deep Prison. And then end my turn. If he can't tail with both of these back row, he won't be able to destroy. Well, he could go Alias and then set Gemini Spark or something. Well, then I would Bottomless, so I don't know. Let me think. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Yeah. Why would he do this? Why would he do this? Does he have Book of Moon? Book of Moon would do it. Part of me wants to just deprison this right away. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm not playing games. I'm going to go ahead and just deprison this. I'm concerned about a Book of Moon here. Okay. So now we can use his effect to get back gold. Now I can activate Skyscraper, summon the gold, and then get in for a bunch of damage. I'm not too concerned about Gores here. There is the Gores. So now I'll go ahead and set the Mirror Force alongside. He would have heavied if he had it last turn, so it's alright. We did some good damage to his life. Mirror Force is nice here. Having both Mirror Force and Torrential is really good. I think I definitely want to trade Mirror Force with his Gores here. Do I, though? Because I have Captain Gold. But then he might have like an out to it that he might save. I don't know. You know what? I will let this go through. Might be wrong, but I'm going to do it because Captain Gold will deal with Gores if the Skyscraper is able to stay online. But I'm risking that he doesn't like MST or Dust Tornado right as I attack, because that would be problematic. Okay, good. That really worked out. So now I have the Mirror Force saved for any potential problems. I mean, I'm just selling out on the idea that he doesn't have Heavy Storm. If he does, I'm just screwed. He wants to crash his token into gold. That means he's scared of this. I think he's worried about this. I'm gonna go ahead and Mirror Force him. 6, so I'm up half a card, but I did start first, so we're pretty much even right now. My board is quite fragile because of the skyscraper Captain Gold setup I have going on here. I'm definitely going to bottomless anything he summons. Now he goes absolute 0? No. Just attack, set torrential. Not really anything else to do. This is interesting because I kind of like the idea of maybe going like Miracle Fusion, not Miracle Fusion, going E-Call into Stratos and using Stratos to pop the new back row, because this back row was doing nothing for him. It hasn't done anything for him. I just wonder what he could set here. It could be just a Dead Gilman. It could be a Snowman Eater. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of popping the back row because we have enough gas for the Miracle Fusions anyway, and we don't have... I don't have the trap, whatever it is, Hero Blast or Gemini Spark. So I think I will go with this and use its effect to pop. Okay, bottomless. I mean, I could Miracle Fusion, but what's the point of that? Why would I do that? Let's just attack. He's in a bad position anyway, so okay. Yeah, the fact that he had to do that, that signals to me that things are not looking good for him. So, nice. Okay. Definitely just attack for game. Okay. See, now I don't have my Miracle Fusion live because I ran into another Deep Prison. I didn't even, consider that in the slightest. It's just bad. It's just bad. Gotta think smarter than that. If he summons okay, Future Fusion. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully we win by then. If he summons a monster, I don't think I do anything because I want to make my Cyber Dragon live. Okay, Ocean's really good. This will really help me, unless he bottomlesses. He doesn't have, surely, okay, he's used a bottomless, used a Deep Prison. I mean, I could always just set this and then Miracle Fusion. I don't know. That's not crazy, is it? I don't know. Do I want a Miracle Fusion here and just go for game? You know what? Let's do this. This set right here has done nothing for him. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. If he DD Crows, then that's not horrible. Okay, Hero Blast. Okay, so that destroys it. And then my Miracle Fusion doesn't go through. Right, did I do that in the right order? All right. That's one of the things I'm getting good practice in is figuring out like what can my opponent potentially have, what could they have set, and that makes sense. He hasn't had the alias all game. I think I'm fine to let this go through. Yeah, I'm good. I'll let this go because then I'll have Cyber Dragon take my 19, and then I have both of these like backups set for different things. Next turn, he has an Ab-Zero coming out. But that's not the end of the world. This makes things interesting. I think I go with both of these. I think I summon Cider Dragon and then summon Alias and then just go for game. If he has Honest, that could be bad. Nice. All right. I feel like he really bricked there. But also I feel like I didn't play too horribly. Yeah, had some bad reads on what his back row could have been so far this game. I've not been doing that well, but that's something that comes with experience and time. Okay, Android turn 1. This sucks. This sucks. This hand was gonna be pretty good. I feel like having the Honest like with the Cyber Dragon, but now we're in trouble. Okay. Okay. This is not good. I think I'm going to set Hero Blast or MST and represent something else. Yeah, I'm going to set the Hero Blast representing the Mirror Force, and then maybe he goes like Heavy or MST or something, and then I'll have Mirror Force still in the back. I mean, either way, we're in a pretty losing position here. None of these cards are doing anything for us. I could have maybe ditched this to go ahead and get the Skyscraper out. That might have been, I think that might have been ideal. Yeah, maybe should have done that. Fake Think. Whether I want to use this Mirror Force, it's not a Mirror Force or not. Oops. Okay. Okay. Rhoda's gonna get me. Rhoda will get me the... Yeah, this is good, actually. This is good, because then I can go ahead and ditch Captain Gold for Skyscraper, and then I can get over the Android, and then I can get... Yeah, this really gets my engine going. Nice. As long as this all goes through, obviously. Because now I can go Alias. And I can ditch the Captain Gold. You know what? Maybe I should have gone Cyber Dragon first. Not sure why I didn't exactly. But now I can go Skyscraper, attack over the Android. Oh, I should have MST'd first. I should have MST'd. Oh no, he let it go through. All right, that changes things a little bit. That was a misplay. I was thinking I should have MST'd everything first. So now I set the Mirror Force and the MST. I'm gonna go ahead and sell out again for the non-heavy. If he heavies, I think I scoop, and I deservedly lose. I just can't really afford to not set everything. So he's gonna attack with Ocean. Why would he attack with Ocean? Why would he do that? Book of Moon, but Book of Moon, I mean, that's fine. I'm willing to let that go through. Yeah, I don't see what's the point of stopping this for. Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I take Yeah, that's definitely my bad. So this is not good in the mirror match. All right, good to know. Shoot. Okay. Interesting. And then he sets a bunch of stuff. So it attacks a monster, so it's only on attack. Yeah, that was a big misplay. I should have mirror forced that or never even brought in the stupid skyscraper. I think I'll go ahead and do the cyber dragon now. I just want to kind of whittle away at his like battle traps one by one. Okay, see, like that. That's perfectly good. We'll just get these out of here. And then main phase 2, I think I e-call for an ocean of my own and summon it. Because yes, because then he can't get over it with because of skyscraper. I don't know what he's typing. And then like next turn I can potentially get a search back. He won't be able to, but I can because I have hero stuff in grave. So this is not a bad position to be in. This skyscraper kind of screwed me over. I didn't realize that it works both ways. Makes sense. Do I mirror force here? I think I go ahead and mirror force here. So this is going to let me get a lot of advantage if my ocean can stay alive. I'm tempted to end phase MST the new one. I think I will. I don't know why I feel like doing that, but wee. It's going to let me get back Stratos. I think I go Stratos because I just want to keep plussing. Yeah, I'm going to use the effect. So he has the mirror force is gone, so my only concern is torrential. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to search. I could pop a back row, but knowing that he has mirror force gone, I think I'm willing to just go ahead and just keep plussing with get more monsters. I really was not expecting that Gore's game 2. Okay. This is a great position to be in, I feel. I think I need to bottomless this. I don't really have... Yeah, I'm going to definitely need to bottomless this. If he solemns, I could be in trouble. I think I summon Alias first because I want to make this Hero Blast live as quickly as possible. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to keep summoning these until one of them goes through, and then the second turn I will go with Snow Maneater. Torrential kind of hurts, but I'm willing to go ahead and press up the aggression here. Ratchet it up. No torrential. This is great. Wow, he must just have bricked. Must have just bricked. Let's see what he had game 3. Key takeaways. This is not good in the mirror. so they can use it to their advantage as well, making their ocean really strong against your aliases and other stuff. I also learned the game before this, I didn't get a video of it, that you can't Gemini Spark your opponent's monster because he brain controlled my newest alias, and I didn't know that you couldn't Gemini Spark. So it doesn't say your opponents, or it doesn't say only your monsters, but I guess you can't. So I learned that. So we already learned so much today. How about that? So he leads off with this. Makes sense. Android. I mean, we fought through a pretty good opening. I mean, Hero Blast and Gemini Spark were doing nothing for him until he found Alias, so that makes sense. Made sense. So what is he? So he just attacks. Sets the Hero Blast because he thinks that I'm going to MST it. So that was... so okay, so I really wanted to MST this here before I attacked, and I got lucky. I got lucky the fact that I didn't MST this, because that was my ape brain reaction, was to just hurry and get this out of here so that I can get this alias plus through, and then I will have the Mirror Force for the android. Also, I'd have the Captain Gold for the android as well if I do the whole skyscraper thing. Yeah. That's originally my plan, and the fact that he tried to bait me into MSTing it almost backfired because I forgot to MST it, or else I would have fallen for that. He played that really well. I just forgot. Okay. So he just has a bunch of battle traps. And also we got super lucky that he never drew heavy. I mean, we just played into it all game long. So Mirror Force. Yeah, it makes sense to Mirror Force there, because you'd rather deprison the other stuff. And we just have more... we're just, plussing so much right here that he just doesn't have enough battle traps to deal with the monsters that we're summoning. His Hero Blast is dead. His Gemini Spark is dead. And Miracle Fusion got him going. But I don't know if you necessarily need to Miracle Fusion there. I don't know. Deprison, Solemn, that does nothing. He knows that well, he didn't know that I have another one, so there's the heavy. Yeah, that's just game. Let's see what he just bricked. Let's just see. And he drew Soul Release. Ugh. I don't know about that. Anyway, that was it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you might have noticed, if you saw any giant misplays that you think should have changed, or if you noticed anything I could have done better. Let me know. We're just out here trying to learn, and I definitely learned several things that game. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.